Jesse Watson here. Just want to do a quick video about insurance. I know I mentioned before, I'm also an insurance agent doing home insurance and auto policies as well. And there's a few myths associated with homeowners insurance, specifically around flood insurance. And I want to just kind of dispel a few of those real quick in this video, especially now since we're in or approaching hurricane season. Well, we'll just say in. And there's plenty of activity going on in the country right now out in the waters. So I just wanted to cover a few myths real quick. One of them is many people believe that homeowners insurance covers any and all flood damage, and that's not true. Homeowners insurance and flood insurance are two separate policies, and flood insurance policies are offered through FEMA. There are several companies that offer the insurance, but essentially still comes from FEMA. So that's something that you need to know. Your homeowners insurance does not cover it. Some people feel like I only need flood insurance as if I'm living in a flood zone. That's 100-year, 500-year floodplain, and that's not true either. FEMA reported that, in a 30-year period, that 20% of the insurance claims came from people who did not live in a high-risk flood zone. So flood insurance is needed regardless, especially if you're living in and around the Gulf Coast. That is important for you to know and important for you to understand. Another myth, homeowners insurance or flood insurance is only for homeowners. And again, that myth is not true. There is flood insurance policies for renters. You just have to make sure that you look for it, because you want to make sure that you cover your stuff just like you have a rental policy. You also have a flood policy for renters. So you just have to make sure that you know what you're getting into, talk to your agent, and make sure you know what's going on. One other myth I want to dispel real quick, it says that flood insurance always covers 100% of damage. And that is not true. When you get your flood insurance policy, you look at it very carefully. First, you want to make sure that it covers everything, because there's a part of the policy just for your belongings, and then there's a part of the policy for your building. It covers up to $250,000 for the building, for your home, for your dwelling, and then it covers up to $100,000 for your belongings. So, I know people that had flood damage and the building was covered, but their belongings wasn't. So the insurance took care of the claim for the building, but everything inside, all their belongings were gone, and there was nothing that they can do because the policy didn't cover it. So we want to make sure that your policy covers both the building as well as your belongings. And again, it's up to $250,000 for the building and up to $100,000 for your belongings. So make sure you know what's in your policy, pay attention to it, ask the questions that you need to ask to make sure you have the coverage that you need to have. All right, I hope this helps out. Jesse Watson.